tearing out pieces of me to replace the broken pieces of you. Tearing out, tearing out.
A wealthy family, and welcome to today's Mindset Monday. Thank you for coming and sharing some time with me. I love and appreciate you all. PSA, next week Monday's Mindset Monday may be a little late in celebration of the national holiday, also known as my husband and I's wedding anniversary. So either it's going to be really early or it's going to be really late. I'm not sure. I'll let you all know, right? Or you'll see when I put it up. But I just want to give you a heads up, okay? So today we are going to talk about how to overwrite and overcome unworthiness, right? Feeling like we don't deserve, having that unworthy complex, okay? Or syndrome or mindset, whatever bracket you may fall in, all right? So I've touched on this before in the past, but it's such an important topic, because so many people want things in their lives. They desire certain things, but they feel that they are incapable of achieving it because they may feel that they don't deserve it. They may feel like they are less than, they're incapable of, whatever the case may be, all right? First of all, please know that mindset, that thought process is not authentically you. The desires that you have and the things that you aspire for that come into your mind's eye are your authentic vibration, okay? All good things that you want, all good things you strive for, all goals that you come forth for are coming down from your higher self, coming from your inspired, authentic nature. Now, those words that creep in, those thoughts that creep in, those self-sabotaging behaviors, I've done a video on that, okay? Those things that come in are from your lower self and from people who are behaving and acting and moving and living in their lower selves as well. So you can't expect for them to try to raise you up. So those thoughts that creep in aren't even of you. They're not even of your true nature. They're of your ego. They're of things that you've built upon because of programming, institutionalization, things that you've seen and replayed over and over and over in your mind's eye. That's where it's coming from, okay? So know that first and foremost. Those thoughts, those nagging Nancys, okay? Those negative nesters that are burrowing themselves into your mind and telling you, you can't have that. You can never be a billionaire. You could never start that business. You are not pretty. You are not handsome. Your body is not in its perfect shape. You are not healthy. How dare you even think those thoughts? Those things gotta go. We are no longer allowing those things to rest and live in our mind, okay? We are now moving forward, straight. We are shooting due north. Okay, that is the attitude that we're moving towards. Now, in order for you to reset your compass so that you can move due north, in order to do that, you have to rewrite those complexes. You have to erase those thought patterns and rewrite over them. And the way how you can do that, how you can overcome those thought processes is one, realizing that they're not of your own, just like I just said. 2, make a decision that whenever those thoughts creep up, that you are going to allow them, escort them out of your arena and replace them with something good, okay? You cannot laugh and cry at the same time. I'm sorry, that's false. You can. But you cannot laugh and frown at the same time, is what I should say, okay? You cannot smile and laugh and have a mean, pouty face. You cannot do that at the same time. It is impossible, okay? So the same way you cannot have thoughts of negativity creep into your mind and have thoughts of positivity at the same time. But if it's something that you are accustomed to or addicted to, the best way to overcome it is to recognize the pattern. Recognize that it's a habit That's all those thought patterns are. And you can break those habits. Have something close to you, have something tangible that you can feel, or something that you do, right? You snap your fingers, you touch, you rub them, something tangible that will bring you back to the present and say, I just had a negative thought. I just had a negative thought. Let me rewrite it with something positive. Okay? That will allow you to take the time to process it, recognize it, and escort it out. Okay? I'm telling you this because I've done this. There was a time where I used to wear a rubber band or a hair tie every single day around my wrist so I could snap it. And every time that I said something that was not conducive to me, I would snap it. I'd be like, oh, Chanel, why are you doing that? Snap it. And after a while, I got tired of snapping myself, okay? And rewriting it. I mean, it's not so much the act of inflicting pain on yourself, but it's the act of having a physical trigger to rewrite those mental triggers, okay? The next thing is to really come in contact with yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. I've said this multiple times before. Look at yourself in the mirror. And when you see these things creep up, or you have these thought patterns, you can either write them down, right? You can have a notepad, write them down. You can write them right on the mirror, right? See all those negative things that come up into your mind. And then for every negative thing that comes up, write the positive aspects. Okay? So the trigger statement, I am not worthy. Okay? The positive statement, I am capable and able to receive all the things that I desire. Okay? Again, a lot of the times we feel that we're not worthy. It's because we're less than. But why do you feel less than? Because of those environments, okay, and people. That's something else that you need to work on. If you want to rewrite that unworthiness complex, be mindful of who you tell your business to. Be mindful of who you look to be your cheerleader. Because a lot of times people can rah, go get it in your face. But as soon as you turn around, they're like, they ain't finna get it. I know they not. I've heard it before, right? And you can feel it. Even though it's not in your face, you can still feel it. They're still projecting it onto you. And then you're like, why is it that I can't overcome these certain things? It's because the people you think are for you in your corner, that are lying to in your face, they're really full of bukkake, okay? So be mindful of the association you keep. I've been repeating to my daughter and over and over and over. I don't remember the scripture, but it's in the Bible, and it says, bad associations spoil useful habits. Those habits that you have that are useful, they will be spoiled and tainted, rotten by people that do not have beneficial habits, by people that cannot thrive in their own environment. They will spoil the things that you have going for you. Okay, so be mindful of that, because we don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. Okay, and then lastly, the last little tidbit on how to rewrite your unworthy complex is to tell yourself that you love yourself. When was the last time? Not affirming, just I love you. It used to be so uncomfortable for me to tell people that I love them, much less myself. That's not something that I grew up hearing all the time, and that's not something that was told that I should do for myself. But love yourself and give yourself that reassurance. And the more you tell yourself, I love you, self, I appreciate you, self, you do that every single night, morning, day, minute, second, it will begin to grow. And it won't make you full of yourself. It's not like you'll be haughty. It's not an ego thing, right? It's just going to be a confidence booster. I love me. I love me. And therefore, by me loving me, I'm allowing other people to love me too. And I'm allowing people not to love me. And it won't matter if they love me or not, because I love myself enough. Love yourself first and foremost. Do not believe the hype, and do not continue to allow yourself to fall into the trap of you cannot have. Okay? All right. I love you, wealthy family. See how easy that is? I do. And when I say I love you, like, I legit mean that shit. I am open. I'm open. I want to see people win, because the more people that win, the better this place will be. And I don't care what level you win on. I don't care if you win, quote unquote, surpassing me. If that's what makes you feel better, right? See, it won't bother me if you feel that you're surpassing me, because guess what? I'm at a point in my life where I am good where I am, and I know that I'm able to grow. Okay? Sometimes looking at other people and their lifestyle, if you compare yourself and you get a little envious, that can also help solidify that unworthy complex. I guess that's a bonus tidbit. Okay? Don't compare yourself to other people. All right? Okay. I love you all. And until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace.